My name is Ntombie. My surname is Dondi. I stay in Makaza, Khayelitsha. I am 57 years old. I stay with my husband, my daughter, and my granddaughter. I grew up in Eastern Cape. I was born in Eastern Cape, born and bred there. And I looked at my father, who was a gardener. He taught me a lot about gardening. Then I came here in Cape Town. I didn't get a job here in Cape Town. Then I decided to do the gardening. Okay, here in Cape Town, I learned a lot from Soil for Life, who teach me how to garden with a loose soil, like sandy soil. I worked with Soil for Life, yes. I worked with Environmental Monitoring Group. They are the ones who connect me with Soil for Life. And then I started this garden around 2016. That is where I was looking for a place, so a bigger place, so that I can do my job. I didn't find a place, but Sinako High School, the principal and the governing body gave us a list of agreement to garden here at Sinako School. Now we are here at the back of Sinako High School, where my garden is. And here in my garden, I plant more vegetables like cabbages, like radishes, turnips, carrots, spring onions, etc. Yes, the reason why I am doing the garden is because I want to employ myself. I want to feed my family. I want to feed my community. I want to teach the young people from the school about the gardening, because at the end of the day, I will not be here. They are the ones who are going to go on with my garden. And the reason why, again, I am doing the gardening is because I want my community to eat a healthy food. I want those who are diabetic to eat good food. Here in the garden, it's not only me. It's me and Nosipho. We are working together. We do have few plots at Impendulo Primary School that we are planting there, our vegetables. We do have volunteers that are helping us in our garden. These volunteers are from community work program, the program that is helping the community. So yeah, it is me, it is Nosipho. We include 4 people, the young ones, our children, so that they can help us in terms of technology stuff. It is my daughter, it is Nosipho's daughter, it is my husband, it's me and Nosipho. I do have challenges in my garden. Sometimes the thugs steal the wood poles, the net, and there is a pipe that was connected to the school drain straight to the informal settlement. That pipe damages my garden, but I can't fight with them installing those pipes because I know that they don't have toilets, they don't have access to water, so they were helping themselves by connecting the pipes to the school drain, to their informal settlement. But what I didn't like is that they didn't tell me when they were doing that. They just came in. They just came in and do their work without telling me. So they damaged my vegetables. Okay, I confronted them. I talked to the members, to the people from the informal settlement, that who did this, because I know that it's not all of them who installed that pipe from the drain. They told me the guy who did that. I asked him, I sat with him down and told him that I am not government, I am doing this garden. Everything he wants to do that is going to touch my garden, he is supposed to tell me. I prevent people from stealing my vegetables by communicating with my neighbors. And my garden is there are shacks that are next of my garden. So all of these people are my friends. They are looking after my garden. I told them when I'm not here, they are the ones who are security of my garden, and they do that. Sometimes we forget our fork spades, we forget our spades in the garden. If they saw that those spades are lying around there, they try to hide them or to keep them so that they can give it to me the following day. I wake up early in the morning. Sometimes I do a lunchbox from my grandchild. Sometimes I don't. So I usually wake up around 6:30, doing the porridge, watering my garden at home. Around 8 o'clock, I come to my garden because I do have a challenge of looking for my volunteers. Yes, they have to know what to do. Sometimes when we are planting, some of them are weeding, some of them are putting the compost in the plot. My community benefit a lot from my garden because they come. If somebody doesn't have food in a house, he come to have something or try to help us in the garden so that he can have vegetables to take home. And another thing, there are kids here in school that come and help us in the garden. So they are the ones who are doing those who like the garden. They come and help us and do something in the garden. For my community, this garden is helping them because we are poor in our community. Most of people go to bed with empty stomach. So instead of going to bed with empty stomach, they come to my garden and have some vegetables. Some of the people use about 350 per day, because people do have more families. They need to support their family. The 350 can be used for the one day. In the family of 6 people, maybe there are 3 children that need to go to school every day. They need to buy electricity. They need to pay the transport. They need to buy food, to do the lunchbox, and have pocket money for the children. During COVID-19, there were a lot of things that happened, like people lost their jobs. As you see, there is informal settlement next to my garden. These informal settlements were built during COVID-19, and people lost their houses because they lost their jobs. On my side, COVID-19 came with lucky, because I managed to do networking. Then I found people who work with me, who help me in my garden. It is good to communicate with people. And I learned that as a person, you need to wake up and do something for yourself, not to depend on other person. And I learned that as a person, you need to understand that there are people who have heart to help you. I would like to advise people to start their own gardens. Each and every family can have a garden at home. I would like to advise people to keep the environment clean and healthy, so that our generation can have a good environment. I would love to encourage people to eat vegetables and to plant their own, so that they can eat vegetables that are organic. I would like to advise the people that we must go back, like the days that we were still young. Our fathers or our forefathers were using their kettles, were using the manure of the cows. They didn't buy manure. They didn't hire tractors to do their gardening. They use their own things. So I would love us to go back Sibuyelembo, so that we can be the nation that stick to our things, not to follow other, what can I say, not to follow like things that are doing by the other people. Let's stick with our things. Let's stick with what we have and work with it.